Sup flappers, welcome to another Genshin Impact Tower Defense video. Today we have a guide for the two new maps and we're going to be running them on difficulty level 4 with just 3 towers. We got the water, we got the fire, we got the electro towers, and our level 4 amber. You don't need any characters. We can get the max amount of rewards just by using this setup. So let's get right into it. Now, I would say this one is the slightly harder map, as you're going to have some slippage on wave 3 from that lane if you don't set up properly. So let's just drop our hydro tower here. We drop our electro tower here. And we drop another electro tower over here. And we can just start the run. Personally, I'd start dropping a pyro tower back here. It's not really because you need it right now. This is for setting up when wave 3 happens and the mobs start coming over here. And if you have any slippage from this lane, they'll also run into this pyro tower. So this is why I drop it right here. Now I'm going to immediately come here and start dropping pyro tower as well, because as I mentioned earlier, we have to start prepping for wave 3 if you don't want any mobs to slip through. Electro tower. Because the wave 3, we have the giant slimes. They spawn right over here. So you will likely need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that 5th tower over there. And we don't need any mystic art, so we'll just skip right through that. And immediately start the next wave. As you can see, this one made it through. But this tower should be able to cover. I'm going to come back down here. And set up more over here. Because we don't know what type of slime is going to come out of here. It's better to be prepared with all 3 types. And personally, I just prefer to have another pyro up here. And then later we'll reinforce this area with electro towers. So now we can just fast forward until wave 3. And we have wave 3, skip mystic arts. As we can see, we're going to get large cryo slimes spawning on this side over here. So that's where they're going to come from. And cryo slimes are a little tricky as they have shields. They have this giant shield on them and you're going to have to break their shield. But with this current setup, we are ready to face them. So it shouldn't be that big of an issue. As you can see, they are just getting wiped out, and even if they do somehow make it through, we do have our pyro tower over here, and as you have to reinforce as you see fit. So I'm going to add another electro tower here, and that lane is going to be held down pretty good. Now we're going to have to start coming back over here, as we're going to start seeing some problems over here, because eventually the ruin guards are going to start coming through. We're going to add a pyro tower here. And another pyro tower over here. So once again, let's fast forward. Let's skip. And we start the run. Now this time we got pyro slimes down there, and because of electro, we're going to be able to cause overload and hit them back. And here we have abyss mages starting to spawn. We have a lot more runners, but it shouldn't be any problem. This run is pretty much over. Now, as you can see, we still have 2 more tower slots left, so you can drop whatever you would like in whichever lane you would like, as you see fit. I like to leave 2 towers just as precaution, as you never know what kind of variations you're going to get and what kind of problems you may run into. However, at this point, I would safely say the run is pretty much over. So you can see, even with the group of Abyss Mages spawning. They are not making it past. Yeah, they're not gonna even make it up the steps. And we can see the runners, the Hilichurls. We got the Ruin Guards. It's not a big issue. You can see the second wave is up here, and even if, let's say, they make it past this tower, you still have a solid defense here, which protects both this third lane and the tunneling from the other two lanes. And so we can just fast forward. There's just 2 more enemies left, and they're just Ruin Guards, if I remember correctly. And there you have it, people. The first map with a complete run, and you even have resources to spare. There you go, 624 max. So I hope this has helped you. Let's move on to the next map. Okay, so for this map, it's a little more tricky than the previous one, I would say. Not because of you have to optimize or anything. It's just because you get crazier mobs spawning. So first, don't make the mistake of presetting up there because there's only 3 slots over there. Doesn't matter. You actually need to make sure that all your damage is centralized for this map because they're both elite lanes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one over there, and then we will come over here and set up over here. So we're gonna do 1 Hydro, 1 Electro, and we will do Pyro back here. So let's start. So let's navigate down here, and we can add our second Electro Tower. And then we'll add a Pyro Tower right here when we have enough points. So Pyro Tower is down. Let's skip. Now the earlier waves are really not the problem here. It's really waves 4 and 5 that start causing you issues. Stack another Pyro Tower over here, and then we can start the run. So I'm just going to fast forward this as I'm sure for y'all the earlier waves are not an issue. Now, wave 3, you're not going to have any problems as well. So let's just reinforce with a Pyro Tower. Over here. Pyro Tower. Do another Pyro Tower down here. Everything we are doing now is for waves 4 and 5. So don't pay too much attention to what's going on around here. You're not going to have any issues dealing with these mobs in waves 3. An Electro Tower here just to keep applying overload for the elite mobs that are going to be streaming down here. And same for over here. And pretty much this will be the run. Number 4, as you can see, Ruin Guard and Ruin Hunter. The Ruin Hunter will spawn in this lane, and the Ruin Guard will be in this lane. Get back so we can see how this defense holds up. Okay, let's go. See, this Ruin Hunter takes a short stop every once in a while, and that's why we're able to destroy it. You want to give your towers enough time to have breaks, or else you won't be able to destroy it. If you put your towers too up forward, as the Ruin Guard is dying, towers, as you can see, are still shooting at it as it's dying, and you'll use up precious shots, and then they take forever to reload, and then the next one will just run right through. As you can see, this way, even if we waste a couple animations, you'll still be able to catch it right at the end there. That's why we have to push our towers back Do not make the mistakes of building your towers up front, you will regret it. And for over there, we still have the Electro applying the overload reaction, so it's fine. And as we can see, exact same situation. And of course, we're gonna skip this. Now we got Stone, Hide, Lava Churl. So if they only showed one, sometimes you're gonna get the Snow Lava Churl, and sometimes you're gonna get that giant Ruin Guard. But usually this setup would work, but there's a huge but. There will be times you would have to dismantle certain towers and relocate them to different lanes. As let's say if a Snow Lava Churl spawns, we will not need this Pyro Tower because it won't make it through. But because they're the exact same, it wouldn't be a problem. So this run is essentially over, and this is one of the easier variations. I'm just letting you all know, sometimes you can get the giant Ruin Guard, you know, the one we first got introduced to in Dragonspine, spawning in that lane, and that one is really tough, and you will get Snow or Stone Lava Churl spawning over here. And if that's the case, usually I would just take rid of this one and reinforce it over on that side to help that lane. But as you can see, this run is essentially over. None of the monsters escape. The biggest issue you had was the Ruin Hunters in wave 4, which was able to make it all the way back here. But as long as you space your towers out and make sure you don't stack them at the gate, you should be fine. And thank you all for watching this video. I'm gonna fast forward it now, so I'm not gonna waste your time. And make sure to like and subscribe, as I will continue making guides for these AFK runs for you all going forward for the event. And as you can see, the max 656. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Stay safe. Peace.